Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talladega. Talladega, the home of tonight's action, live here on True Sim Productions. We're getting ready for qualification here on this 2.65 mile track. You've got Chris in the booth along with my guest tonight, Corey Sherman. Corey, how are you tonight, brother?
I'm doing great, Chris. I'm really excited to see these 87s at Talladega. They put on one hell of a show last time we were here, so I'm hoping to see the same thing.
I am too. 2.65 miles, the distance on this track per lap. And tonight, it is all about that top prize money, $145 going to tonight's winner. Man, is it going to be good. Make sure that you are out there and ready for tonight's action. Let me know if you're out there. I want to know. Chris Carroll out there right now in qualification mode. And guys, we have got one hell of a points battle going on right now. Chris Carroll at 201. Hunter Lagunas at 198. Brian Zimmerman at 195. You heard it here for 6 points. Separate third from first. Now,
These guys are definitely going to be out here fighting for that $145 for first place.
Man, this is going to be good. I know it says Blazing Pedals up there, but don't worry about that. It's not Blazing Pedals. That's tomorrow night, right here, live on True Sim Productions, where I'll be a little bit more sober. I'll go ahead and say it. And, yeah. But right now, we're looking at Chris Carroll, top dog on the points scorecard right now. As he is rounding through turns 4, going through that long tri-oval, Corey. It is huge, right? Trying to get around this place is big. And right now, Chris Carroll sitting in that second spot. Steven Johnson has the pole.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Tiger King out there too, Dalton Creech. He's sitting in 5th right now, but you know, the man that everybody has their eye on is that number 9 car, Wildman Wellman. You know, he's going to put on the show for everybody tonight.
Yeah, you don't know what he's going to do. It could be turn some left turns, turn some right turns. Get out of my way. I'm going to take you out. Kyle, the Wildman Wellman. He is on fire here. I mean, we watched it during practice. Look, it's no surprise. We watched practice. And I will tell you right now, Kyle Wellman looking for the race win right now, being scored 3rd fastest by just, look at the times, guys, on the top 4 drivers, make it 4 drivers, 0.01 separates off from Steven Johnson. Steven Johnson right now, your pole sitter. He is going to be under the gun by Chris Polhamus. Polhamus right now in the 13 and not able to get there. 7th is the quickest he was able to go. Ryan Rose in 9th in his number 58. Brian Gray has already finished his qualifying effort, but getting in some extra practice time. So is Brian Zimmerman, Zimmy, in 12th. Look, the guy right now that's got the big challenge ahead of him, Hunter Lagunas. Hunter Lagunas has not qualified yet. Right now, looking maybe like the 13th starting position. Lagunas, very little practice time. He has 2 wins here at Talladega for these 87s. I love this. I love this car. Man, does it take me back, Corey.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. I see a late entry. Didn't even practice, but sneaking in, Dalton Kilrow.
Get the fudge out of here. Dalton Kilrow gonna join up. Oh my goodness. It is a free-for-all here tonight.
I don't think he put down one practice lap, and it doesn't look like he's gonna qualify either.
Look, Dalton doesn't need any of that. We're gonna see what he can do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there in chat land, I want to know. Bring it on. I want to see it. I want to know you're out there. Oh,
Also,
boy,
make sure you hit that like button for these guys.
If you didn't see it earlier on, Race Chatter, bringing you all the action here live from TSP. Race Chatter, doing its job, man. I love it.
Yeah, we had fun tonight.
Oh, it was a blast. I had fun just in chat. It was great. Time to grid them up.
A good show.
Steven T. Johnson out of JFS Racing going to start his 6 on the pole here tonight. Justin Coleman in the 14 to his outside out of Elvis Coleman Racing. Starting inside row number 2, give it a big shout out for the Five Kings Motorsports number 4 of Tanner Marr, and to his outside the Five Kings Motorsports number 9 of Kyle Wellman. Chris Carroll going to be starting his 97 Pit Lizard Performance machine in the 5th spot. Larry Bell, the Pit Lizard Performance number 43, going to be starting in 6th. Chris Pahamas out of Front Row Esports going to start his 13 in the 7th spot. Dalton Creech going to be starting to his outside out of Elvis Coleman Racing is Dalton Creech. Ryan Rose, the Ghost Motorsports car number 58, going to be starting in 9th spot. And Brian Zimmerman of USA Firearms, make sure to check him out, guys, usafirearms.com. Brian Zimmerman's number 28 going to be starting in 10th. Tom Frietis going to be starting in 11th spot, and Brian Gray going to be starting in the 12th position. Oh, that's interesting. In 13th spot, we got Hunter Lagunas, Mr. I don't know anything more about him after he being live on Race Chatter. Corey, we'll let you talk about that after, but he's going to be starting in 13th spot. Dalton Kilrow in 14th out of MFRD Racing, and Michael Reeves, Mr. in the 12th car out of Outcast Racing. Listen, I just read what's there.
I just read it out. It's like Ron Burgundy. Just read everything on the teleprompter.
That's right. Just read it how it's there. Corey, he's going to be starting 15th here tonight. And that is our lineup here from Crooked Line Racing. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use this one here tonight. Got to remember that. 60 laps here at Talladega for these 87 throwback cars. And man, it is going to be something else here live on True Sim Productions. Steven Johnson and that Hot Wheels number 6 leading them. And they got Justin Coleman on the outside. Tanner Marr brings up row number 2 with Kyle Wellman. The Wild Man right to his outside. I gotta drink some beer.
Pull those belts tight, boys. You got the 87s at Dega.
This is going to be an interesting start to this race. I'm going to tell you right now. Steven Johnson, that Hot Wheels number 6, with the 14 of Justin Coleman to his outside. Inside, outside, what's going to be your choice? We're going to find out right now as we go green flag racing for the first time here tonight. The outside lane seems to have a little bit of push here as the 14 of Justin Coleman trying for the race lead. But on the inside, it is going to be the 6 of Steven T. Johnson with a push from Tanner Marr.
Looks like Chris Carroll's fallen to the back now. He must not like what he sees up there.
Chris Carroll knows that there's probably going to be some problems here in these 87s, and he is letting it roll way back to the rear. May actually lose a contact with the front group here. May get himself out of the draft, and that is a dangerous proposition up front, though. Kyle Wellman looking maybe for the race lead as he is putting some serious pressure on
Oh,
the
we got
race
one in the
leader.
wall.
You can't tell me that, Corey, and not tell me who it is.
I couldn't see the number.
Green flag. Green flag continues here at Talladega. Working lap number 2 of 60. And here comes the number 9.
It was the Tiger King, Dalton Creech. Checked the ball a little bit coming out of 2.
We've got a new race leader, ladies and gentlemen. It is Kyle, the Wheelman Wellman. We're going to call him the Wheelman until he messes up. And then, look,
we got Tanner loose.
Tanner
big one coming out of 2.
Tanner goes around and he collects a few. Tanner Marr bringing out the first caution here tonight. Oh my goodness. That car sans one front end. Let's go back and oh my goodness, it's even further back than this. We'll rewind a little bit. Shoot. Hit the wrong button. You know, that happens. That happens.
13 of Chris Palamas gave him a little bump in the corner. But Tanner said he was a little loose, and looks like 13 just finished him off.
And that's all it takes here at Dega. Not gonna lie, once those rear tires are off the pavement, that is all but done. Tanner Marr goes around. Corey, that could make, I'm just saying, maybe next Saturday.
That's definitely gonna. That's a good one. That's definitely, you'll see that in the top 10.
Well, if we're gonna see it in the top 10, we're gonna need to back it up a little bit more, and we're gonna show it again. Because Tanner Marr, he went for a little bit of a ride there. I'm not gonna lie. 13, he kind of gets into the rear bumper. So right now he's like middle lane. Then he comes back down, and that's when he touches bumpers with the 4 of Tanner Marr and
just gives him a little boop.
Little boop action. Right there. Boop. And the 4, he ain't got nothing he can do right there. As around he goes. Oh my. Rear tires come off the pavement. Busy. Hey, you might as well. What the hell? Tanner Marr bringing it down pit road along with a few other drivers. Kyle Wellman, Steve Johnson, Justin Coleman, Larry Bell, and Dalton Creech stay out. Let's see what the call is for the 4 car. Oh, well. That sucks for the 4 car. I'm not going to lie. Tanner Marr, he was looking to do something special here tonight. And now he's got a new car, but it is early.
There's 5 laps into 60 laps. I wonder, do they just have one fast repair?
I think one fast repair, and that's all you get. I'm going to drink a beer to that.
Be cautious.
$145, the top prize here tonight at Talladega. These guys have run a lot of races, actually. Only a few of them have been broadcasted here live on True Sim Productions, but I will tell you that, man, the front 3 are tight. This is going to be the decider. I am excited.
I am too. Who's going to walk home with all that cash?
Well, who's going to be the winner, and is it going to be one of the top 3 drivers? That's the big thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think I might have had a few too many beers, give me a hell yeah. Because I will tell you for sure that I was getting ready for tonight, and the only way that I know how, I've had a few too many beers. Corey, the
Yes,
9
sir.
car of Kyle Wellman leads the way this time by Pace Truck lights are off. That Chevy Silverado. It's a good looking machine, but how about some of these vehicles right behind it?
Yeah, I'm really looking. I like that Hot Wheels, the number 6 of Stephen T. Johnson. Like the paint scheme on that one. Also, Justin Coleman looks like the old Wrangler there. A little different view, and you gotta love that Rusty Wallace Kodiak car. Who's got that one? I think it's 40. Is that Dolan? Dolan's running that one?
Yeah, that's the 41 of
Yeah.
Colin Kilrow running the old timer paint scheme. Kodiak. Where's Rick when you need him? Really, seriously. Rick would throw down on some Kodiak. Why not? Everybody gets it their own way. You might as well just let them have it. Up front, it's Kyle Wellman in the 9 car. 2's outside, Stephen T. Johnson. Inside row number 2, it's going to be the 14 of Justin Coleman. To his outside, Larry Bell. Dalton Creech going to be restarting in the 5th spot. And Brian Zimmerman to his outside in the 28. USA Firearms. Make sure to check them out. USAFirearms.com. Get yourself an AR-15.
I see.
You're going to love it. What's that, buddy?
So is that some fuel saving? They were down on the apron there.
Look, fuel saving, you can't do too much of it. Honest to God. And, yeah, if you're going to be on the apron, it's a great time to push the clutch in. Save a little fuel, but here we go, getting ready to go back to the Geico restart zone. And it's going to be on the 9. No, they did not. Kyle Wellman hits the go pedal. Here we go. Side by side with Stephen T. Johnson. Johnson on the outside may have had a little bit of an advantage, but going into 1 and 2, it is all Kyle Wellman.
Yeah, the top line needs to start forming up to get a push towards the front there. It seems like a lot of people have been using the low line early in the race.
Well, it's early in the race. I mean, we're on lap 7 of 60 here, but I will say that these cars, because of the way they handle, they're such a different animal than what we're used to calling the 9 car. Hits the middle road. He's in the sucker. Oh, we're going 3 wide for the race lead. Number 14 of Justin Coleman thinks better of it, and we cycle on through to Stephen T. Johnson as the race leader. Johnson leading this one. We've got the 9 of Kyle Wellman right behind him. Johnson drops down to the inside lane. Wellman stays a little bit higher. Wellman right now looking for the race lead. The 9 car doing it by himself. Would love a little help.
Looks like his help's coming into the outside is what's that? Larry Bell pulling up to the bumper of the 9 of Wellman.
Wellman right now is falling backwards in the 6. Excuse me, the 6. Oh, we've got one underneath the yellow line.
It looks like that was Dalton Creech, maybe?
No, that's Kilrow. Dalton Kilrow looking to try and win this one. Has worked his way up 9 spots so far into the 5th position. Look out for the 41 of Dalton Kilrow. Kilrow working the backside of Chris Pahamas. And he is going to take that spot over. Kilrow up to 4th spot, up 10 since the drop of the green flag. Look out for that 41. He is an animal.
So, Chris, I know it's early in the race. Who do you got your eye on for your pick for the win?
I gotta be honest. So far, I'm liking. Oh God, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go for it. Dalton Kilrow, currently being scored in the 4th position inside. In the 41, outside of him, the 6 of Stephen T. Johnson, but Kilrow seems to have a handle of these 87 cars as they are lined up on the outside. Kilrow up to 2nd now, looking for the 1st spot. Dalton Kilrow down to the inside of Kyle Wellman. Kilrow takes over the race lead coming out of the corner.
Looks like the top lane, Kyle Wellman lost all his help. Everybody seems to be going down to the bottom as I say that. It's like the 13 of Pahomas jumps back up there to help him out, but that bottom lane's starting to form pretty well.
Pahomas was on the outside, then it drops back down to the inside. The 41 trying to hold on to it by himself. Gonna require a little bit of help. The 13 gives a bump. Here comes the 14 of Coleman. Coleman on the inside looking for the race lead. Justin Coleman will not be denied, except for the fact that they've got 3 cars on the outside being led by the race leader, Dalton Kilrow. Kilrow to the race lead. Chris Bahamas in 2nd spot, Kyle Wellman in 3rd, and Justin Coleman runs the 4th spot. These guys running like it's the last lap here at Talladega.
It seems like the starting to heat up here in the 87s at Talladega, and I'm loving this. We're trying to go 3 wide for the lead again. Everybody keeps peeking around, peeking that inside, the middle, all over the place. Oh, as the 13 gets loose coming off 4.
Oh my goodness, the 13 into the 14 of Coleman, and Coleman had to wood up. Coleman now rides in the 4th spot. He's got Brian Zimmerman to this outside. They're 3 wide for 3rd spot.
Coming down the backstretch, they calm down a little bit, getting ready to. It seems like they're getting crazy in the turns. So, see what happens as they go into 3.
Dalton Kilrow continues to lead the way. Kyle Wellman in the 2nd spot. It's a battle for 3rd between Steven Johnson and Justin Coleman. Coleman right now trying to figure out a way around Steven Johnson. Johnson, who has held on to the 3rd spot, now looking for the race lead. Steven Johnson side by side with Kyle Wellman.
As you see, Kilrow falls back to 3rd, gains some momentum on the outside. Sure, he's going to try to shoot that gap in the middle going into 3.
Dalton Kilrow running right now in the top groove. The 41, look out for him all night long as Kyle Wellman has the race lead. He goes down to the inside, gets loose. Down below the yellow line goes Kyle Wellman in the 9.
Comes back on track to make it 3 wide for the lead.
Holy Jeebus. Dalton Kilrow holds on to the race lead on the outside in the Kodiak machine. Dalton Kilrow now in 2nd to Steven Johnson on the inside. Johnson has the race lead.
I mean, throw a blanket over the top 11 here.
3 wide now for the race lead. It's Dalton Kilrow, Kyle Wallman, and Steven
Oh, we
T.
got one
Johnson.
spinning. Is that Larry Bell?
Oh, God,
He
not
saves it.
Bell. Not
Oh, he's
Bell.
still trying to save it.
Oh,
He's still
Bell
trying. He's
hard.
not done yet.
Bell hard into the right, to the wall, and that is going to cause some serious damage to the 43. 3 wide still for the race lead. The 9, the 6, the 41. Now the 9 and 6 as the 41 has relegated himself back 1 row. The 9 of Kyle Wellman, the 6 of Steven T. Johnson, the 41 of Dalton Kilrow. Right now, Steven T. Johnson has the race lead. It's 3 wide for 3rd spot and 2nd spot. And oh my God, the 12. Oh my God.
Almost 4 wide going through the tri-oval. That's not safe.
Nothing these guys are doing is safe here tonight, Corey. That's the key. Here we go. Steven Johnson, the race lead. He's being followed up by Dalton Kilrow, Justin Coleman in 3rd spot, Kyle Wellman in 4th. A little bit of a gap back to Brian Zimmerman, Chris Carroll, Chris Bahamas, and Tanner Meyer. Tanner Meyer gets around the Chris Bahamas machine in the 13. And now Tanner's got to figure out a way to go. They go 3 wide now for 7th spot. Oh, the 13 going around. That's going to be a caution. The first caution of the night, I believe.
Second caution.
Second caution. It's one of those cautions. Chris Bahamas, slow on track. Oh my gosh. Let's go back.
I heard Tanner Meyer come over the radio. He's telling everybody to stay away from it. He already used his fast repair.
The 4 car may have touched the 13, and the 13 goes around. A great job out of Chris Bahamas trying to save that machine. Dalton Creech was behind him. Lordy, lordy. Steven T. Johnson, your race leader as of right now. Kyle Wellman right behind him with Dalton Kilrow in 3rd. Justin Coleman and Chris Carroll round out the top 5. Let's go ahead and bring those points up one more time because, man, oh man, is it tight tonight. Chris Carroll comes in with 201 points. Hunter Lagunas, we haven't talked about him at all tonight. Lagunas in 2nd spot with 198. And then Brian Zimmerman with 195 points. And man, those top 3 are tight. They're coming down pit road, Corey. Oh boy, are they coming down pit road. Let's see what the deal is here. We're going to follow Steven T. Johnson. Does he take tires? Does he take fuel? Does he take everything? I don't know. Looks like it might be fuel only for the 6 car. A 14, however, the right side's going up. So Justin Coleman decides he's going to take some tires. And Steven T. Johnson, fuel only. Hunter Lagunas, Mr. I don't know what I run for equipment. Mr. I don't know where I've been in the sim. Mr. I don't talk. Anyway, number 27, Hunter Lagunas, going to come out in 2nd spot to Steven Johnson. Corey, you had a chance to interview Mr. Lagunas during it's not Shop Talk, Race Chatter. Yeah, during Race Chatter. What did you take away from Hunter Lagunas' conversation with you?
Well, it was limited. He's a man of few words. That Hunter Lagunas. We learned that he races in blazing pedals. He's got a wheel and pedals, and he started during COVID.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A man of many words, Hunter Lagunas. He would not shut up here during the conversation that they had, and it was amazing. Make sure to go ahead and check it out live. Well, it's not live anymore, but right here on True Sim Productions, Hunter Lagunas. I mean, the guy, he was full of information. It was amazing to listen to. He just wouldn't stop. Honest to God, he would not stop. The 27 of Hunter Lagunas.
I mean, we also had a geography lesson on Race Chatter too, so we had to teach Tanner where Missouri was, and yeah, so you learn a lot from Race Chatter.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, Race Chatter is the place you want to be every Saturday night live here on True Sim Productions, where we recap every single race that happens here on True Sim Productions every Saturday night. At what time, Corey, do you go live?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern time. Pace truck lights are off. We're getting ready to go back to that green flag.
Might be 7 o'clock next week because you said we might want a game.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, yeah. Be on the lookout for some sort of gaming next week. It won't be live here on True Sim Productions, but it'll be live on what is it? Savage Edge Racing,
Savage Edge Gaming,
Savage Edge Gaming here on YouTube. Make sure to check it out. Pace truck lights are off. We're getting ready to go back to the green flag, and I have got to pee.
All right. So I see Chris Curl has moved up. Doesn't want to lay in the back anymore. Let's see if he tries to make a push to the front here. As we're about to go green flag here at Talladega, 21 laps down of 60. Chris Carroll is your points leader right now, trying to get that $145. The pace truck is dipping off the track to head down pit road. Field is in the hands of STJ, Stephen T. Johnson, the number 6 Hot Wheels machine. They hit the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air. Stephen T. Johnson, the huge start there. Lagunas, we just talked about him. Hunter drops down in the second, right behind STJ. Zimmy is left alone there on the outside. Justin Coleman's been up front all night, driving that Wrangler-looking machine as we start fanning out. We head into turn 3. Zimmy looking low on Lagunas. Lagunas takes the lead. STJ is trying to wrap that top line. He's going to get a huge run coming off of 4.
I got to say, good job, lead. Corey.
Thank you.
4 wide, looking for second spot, maybe for the lead. 4 wide we were for just a moment. Brian Zimmerman, your race leader. Zimmy in the 28, looking to take it all. Right behind him, it's Chris Carroll in the 97. Look out for him. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the points leader coming into tonight. But Brian Zimmerman, he has got control of this track on the inside. He being followed by Chris Carroll and Tanner Marr running in the 3rd spot, would love nothing more than to win this one, but to his outside. Now Justin Coleman takes over the 3rd spot and looking for more. Justin Coleman, last time by, was the race leader. Look out for that 14.
I'm surprised to see that 4 car back up there. He's playing with fire now. We're not even halfway through, and he's already used the fast repair.
Look, you gotta go when you gotta go. And right now, Tanner Marr thinking now is the time. Justin Coleman into the 14 on the outside, being challenged by Brian Zimmerman into the 28. Zimmy in the 28, being followed by Chris Carroll in the 97. The 14 being followed by Dalton Creech in the 36. Creech looking for more. The Tiger King.
We got the mellow yellow car in the back in the wall, and I think that was that wasn't Hunter Lagunas. It's like Byron Gay into the wall.
Byron Gay into the wall, and now the driver right in front of him, Chris Bahamas. Bahamas finding the wall. Up front, though, top 7, 8, 9 drivers. Put them under a blanket. Your race leader going to be Justin Coleman in the 14, the 36 of Dalton Tiger King Creech in second spot. Oh, look out!
We got
no!
Chris Carroll hard in the wall. They keep it straight. I don't think there's going to be a caution. Oh, caution on the track.
Caution comes out. Let's go back. We're going to see what just... Oh, my God. The 36 took a hard right-hand turn. Drove the 97 right into the wall. So, Dalton Creech.
It looks like he got some help from Zimmy there.
May have had a little help.
Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit.
Let's go back a little further. Oh, Dalton Creech and the 97. Yeah, they get together. Zimmy may have had a small, itsy bitsy little tiny bit to do with it.
We did hear Zimmy come over the radio and apologizing to Creech on that. He said he thought he was straight when he hit him. So Zimmy taking fault for that one.
Yeah, Zimmy's a real man. He's going to take fault when it's on himself. We got Justin Coleman, your race leader, coming down pit road. Oh, the 6 car goes a little too far.
Looks like fuel only stop for everybody. Oh, looks like Carroll got some tires.
Your race leader going to be Justin Coleman, Brian Zimmerman in second spot, Dalton Kilrow in third, Kyle Wellman in fourth spot as they come off from pit road. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to True Sim Productions here live tonight as we're watching the crooked. Oh boy,
I almost spit my drink out.
Crooked Line Racing Super Speedway here live at Talladega. It's the showdown.
At the Super Speedway.
It is something.
So we have 3 cars put them on the haulers already. 43 of Larry Bell, 32 of Tom Freitas, and who was it? Michael Reeves, Mr.
Michael Reeves in the Pontiac number 12, also putting it on the hauler. Justin Coleman, Brian Zimmerman, Dalton Kilroy, your top 3 as we run here under caution.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have a little top off. Maybe they can make it the rest of the way.
That's my assumption. As lead cars are coming down pit road, except for Dalton Creech. Creech in the 36, gonna resume, or well, not resume, but he is going to take over the race lead in his number 36.
The 6 goes through his pit stall again.
Oh my God. Can't do that when there's money on the line. Tomorrow night, True Sim Productions going to come live at you with Blazing Pedals, the Next Gen series. Make sure to check them out here live on True Sim Productions. But right now, Dalton Creech, Chris Carroll, Justin Coleman, and Dalton Kilroy, your top 4.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow night.
Are you?
Yeah. Maybe I can finish a race once. Haven't done that in a while. Yeah, looking forward to Talladega. My plan is to push Amanda to a win because I did pick her on Race Chatter earlier, and I gotta get ahead of Tanner and just be awesome. Get her first win at Super Speedway since last one we're going to.
There's 2 issues with that as I see it, and maybe I'm wrong, but let's talk about them. Number 1. If you push Amanda Sherman to a race lead and win, you are not winning.
That is true.
And how does that make you feel?
I should probably turn her at the line before the line and pass her.
And number 2, there are going to be some TNA points available for tomorrow night's race.
That is true.
And if you were to turn her at the line, I would say that that's worth at least 4 points. We're going single file restart at this time. Dalton Creech, Chris Carroll, and Justin Coleman, your race leaders, top 3. And Dalton Creech, of course, gets a good restart as he was the one that was able to control it all. Chris Carroll going to the outside. No help for Carroll on the outside as the 14 of Coleman takes it down to low. Dalton Kilroy also taking it down low, and that is going to leave Chris Carroll way back with no help. 7th spot right now for the points leader coming into the night.
I think Carroll's being smart and falling to the back. He just had to use his fast repair after being in that last accident.
30 laps of 60. Right now, and Dalton Creech leads the way. The Tiger King of 36 leading the way here in the 87s division.
I'm thinking this is going to turn into fuel strategy again. As you can see, everybody's laying back. They're not as spread out and on each other like they have been.
We are single file all the way through the field, as Corey may have mentioned. And right now, my money is on the 3rd spot runner, up 11 positions from the drop of the green flag. The Kodiak machine, number 41 of Dalton Kilroy.
So I think I see somebody not saving fuel. The number 4 car, Tanner Marr, is pushing through the field right now, all the way up to 4th. and closing on the leader.
Tanner Mars says, fuel mileage? Pfft, F that. We don't need none. I'm going to try and catch. Yeah, I got to catch Don Kilrow. And
yeah,
he is definitely doing it.
Oh, who's that in the back? Is that Chris Carroll that just lost it in the back there? It is.
Chris Carroll having problems. He's able to continue on. We stay under the green flag in the 97, having problems here on a night where he really can't afford it.
Oh, we got Zimmy in the wall. Somebody else spinning. Caution flags out. Looks like Wellman went off track. Looks like it was Kyle the Wild Man.
Wild
Man back.
Wild Man showing up here at Talladega in the 9 car. Let's go back and take a peek. See if we can't see what happened to the 9. He's down underneath Zimmy. Zimmy comes off the wall. The 9 goes down and touches the inside retainer, but it was all Zimmy. Oh, man. Brian Zimmy.
Yeah, it looks like something broke in that 9 car. She is not sitting straight.
Yeah, it's not happy.
Because hopefully this takes the full strategy out, and these boys just get out there and race hard for another 27 laps.
I think you're right, Corey. I think after they cross the line, 27 laps to go. A lot of drivers coming down pit road. You know, race leaders, Don Creech. The Tiger King in the 36 leads them down pit road. Larry Bell, Tom Friedas, both down multiple laps. But our race leader, Dolan, the Tiger King Creech.
The six almost made it to his pit box time. Just a little bit overshot.
A little overshot for the 6 of Stephen T. Johnson. Gotcha. As the 14 of Justin Coleman now going to be your race leader. Coleman, who was in his pit stall for about 7.77 seconds, a little bit faster than Dalton Creech's 8.55. And that's going to be the difference here out on track here at Talladega. Under the caution, the Chevy Silverado 1500. Make sure to check out Chevy.com or Chevrolet.com. It's one or the other. I forget. Make sure you check them out, though. They make a solid pickup. The 14 of Justin Coleman going to be your race leader. Dalton Creech going to restart to his outside. Dalton Kilrow inside row number 2. Tanner Marr going to be restarting in the 4th spot outside row number 2. Brian Rose going to be inside row number 3, and Stephen T. Johnson in the 6th to his outside. Starting road number 4, well, they're coming down pit road, so who knows? Gonna put Kyle Wallman up to 6th spot. Is it gonna be the Wheelman or is it gonna be the Wild Man? We will find out here on this restart as the 1500 Chevy Silverado shuts the lights down.
One name we haven't really talked about tonight, Ryan Rose, number 58, up to 5th.
Yeah, Rose out of nowhere, up 4 spots into the 5th position. And that number 58 Good Wrench Machine harkened back to Dale Earnhardt Sr. Cars are still lining up 2 by 2 as we get ready to go back under the green flag here at Talladega with Justin Coleman leading the way in the Wrangler number 14. Who's outside? It's going to be the Tiger King, Dalton Creech. Inside row number 2, Dalton Kilrow. Outside the 4 of Tanner Marr. We're working a lap number 34 out of 60 here tonight for the Crooked Line Racing Super Speedway division. Started off as just for fun, but boy, are we going to lead it into a $145 top prize here tonight. Pace truck is down. We're going down pit road with the pace truck, and Justin Coleman now picks up control of the field.
I think I want to find a league with these 87s. I think that'd be fun.
The 87 is a very fun car to drive. Not going to lie. Ran it with Racing for a Cause for one season as a kind of goodbye to everybody. And it was a blast. The 14 of Coleman has the race lead. Dalton Creech, the Tiger King, with the 2nd spot and on his outside. Now here comes Dalton Kilrow. Kilrow looking for the race lead. He's got Tanner Marr to his outside, trying to give a little bit of help. Tanner Marr on the outside of Ryan Rose. And the 41 of Dalton Kilrow trying to take away tonight's win. Kilrow on the outside. Not a lot of help from the 4 of Tanner Marr. Marr has got to get to that rear bumper to try and help out Dalton Kilrow just a little bit. Our points were very tight coming into tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at those again. Chris Carroll with 201. Hunter Lagunas with 198.
Oh, we got
the 14 goes around hard. Justin Coleman finds the outside retaining wall. Caution one more time here at Talladega. Let's see what happened. As the 14 of Coleman to the inside, the 36, the Tiger King Creech gets into him just a little bit, made a little contact with the 4 car, and around he went into the outside retaining wall. The 4 car, heavy damage, maybe more than Coleman. As Tanner
That's
Marr,
a heartbreaker for Tanner
on pit road. Tanner Marr out of 5 Kings Motorsports not having the night that he was looking for tonight.
Speaking of that, I think he just joined us in the booth. Tanner, you got us?
I got you. I just wanted to jump here real quick and say thank you, boys, for coming on and calling the final race. Unfortunately, the 4-car, who knew without a left front on it, it didn't drive very well. So the 4-car is done for the night, sadly. But I just want to jump here and say thank you, too, for jumping in here and calling the race for us tonight.
Tanner, terrible news to hear, buddy. I am so sorry that you're not going to be able to finish this one out.
Yeah, the 4-car is officially done for. It was fun. It was fuel mileage race still, but that caution right there is really going to shake things up. They can make it now on fuel. It's all about tires. I know y'all are going to have fun calling this one. It's getting ready to get exciting.
Yeah, I know that early caution really hurt you. We had to use that fast repair and then just getting caught up in that one.
Yeah, being behind the 8-ball early did us no favors. But I'll let y'all get back to it. Just want to jump in and say thank y'all real quick.
Well, right
All
now,
right, buddy.
Brian Zimmerman in second spot, trying to take over the points lead from Chris Carroll, who leads, well, he is in third spot. Tanamar, I'm sorry to hear that you have had your problems, brother. I look forward to calling the race tomorrow night with you for sure. The 4-car done for the evening. Right now, it's going to be Ryan Rose, Brian Zimmerman, Dalton Kilroy, your top 3 as we get ready to go back to the green flag. Pace truck lights still on. So we've got at least a mile and a half before we go back to the green flag.
Amanda actually mentioned the other day that she was going to put in the suggestion channel in Blazing Pedals that she wants a pace truck.
Well, I mean, the pace truck it's all right, but it's only a 1500. For a true Chevy experience, you got to go up to the 2500. That way, there, when your ball joints go bad, you're okay. Speaking as a Chevy 2500 owner, of course. Yeah. Look, that Chevy 2500, it took me, 7 hours away over to visit with the Shermans. Maybe 6.
Yeah, hammering down.
I was hammering pretty good. Up top, the car number 58. It's going to be Ryan Rose. To his outside, Brian Zimmerman in third spot. Dalton Kilroy in fourth. Our points leader coming into the night of Chris Carroll. Kyle Wallman going to be restarting in the fifth spot with Stephen T. Johnson. To his outside, the 6 and 9 going to make an appearance at row number 3. In row number 4, it's going to be, I don't know anymore, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be like
make an appearance.
I don't know anymore. Who cares? It's going to be the top 3 rows that are going to make the difference here at the start of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you once again for tuning in to True Sim Productions. It's Saturday night. Yeah, it's Saturday night, and that means you see everything that happens here on my computer.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Saturday night's all right. I got to go get some more drinks, but not before we restart this one. As the pace truck lights are off, the 58 of Ryan Rose leads the way. Brian Zimmerman to the outside, USA Firearms. Inside row number 2, it's going to be Dalton Kilroy, and to his outside, Chris Carroll. In the 97, we see the pace truck driving down pit road. We're going to wait for the Geico restart zone, and it is all eyes on Ryan Rose in the 58. Geico restart zone is there, and he takes off. Loud pedals are pressed here at Talladega.
Huge jump by the 58.
Yeah, Ryan Rose got a great start there. If I was Brian Zimmerman, I would have dropped down, but it's too late now. Here comes the 41 of Dolan Kilroe. Kilroe gonna work his way up to the second lane. He is looking for the race lead. It's the 41 of Dolan Kilroe. Kilroe right now being scored as your race leader. He's got Brian Zimmerman right behind him. Kilroe drops down to the inside. We're almost 3 wide here for second spot. Zimmy shuts the door. Ryan.
Look at that top lane. The 3 points leaders right up together.
3 wide for the race lead. Brian Zimmerman, Chris Carroll, Ryan Rose, Dolan Kilroe. And it's going to be Brian Zimmerman with a huge jump out to the race lead. It's going to be probably, I'm going to say, too much of a race lead, as the drivers behind him going to be able to suck him right up here at Talladega, because it's a super speedway and you got to work with somebody. Corey, remember this tomorrow night.
Yes. What?
You got to work with somebody.
Oh. Okay. Until the end, right?
Until the end, then you can wreck them and cross the finish line first. Whatever you got to do. Speaking of first spot, it is belonging to the 41 of Don Kilroe on the outside. Chris Carroll right behind him on the inside. Brian Zimmerman, Justin Coleman trying to battle back. The 28 of Zimmy. Brian Zimmerman looking for the race lead. He's got the 14 right behind him, and it gets loose coming out of turn number 4. I think. Kilroe
wide for third.
Continues to lead the way. We're 2 by 2 for the race lead. We're 3 by 3 for second spot. It settles itself out now for second spot. Going 2 by 2. The 41 up top no longer has the race lead. It's Chris Carroll to the front. Here comes the 14 of Coleman.
Whoa.
3 wide. Coleman goes behind the
that?
line. Oh, Coleman in trouble.
He's
Coleman
still trying to save it. He's got it.
Coleman has got it. Still going to stay on the lead lap, but only for now, as he has lost the draft up front. Chris Carroll and the Tiger King, Dolan Creech, for the race lead.
That's separated the pack out a little bit.
Carroll now runs in the second spot. Our points leader coming into tonight's race behind Dolan Creech, who has the race lead. The 27 of Hunter Lagunas. He's in that points battle. He's out of nowhere. Hunter Lagunas up 10 spots since the drop of the green flag. 2-time winner here at Talladega. And Hunter Lagunas looking to try and make it 3.
It's around 15 to go. Things are going to start heating up really quick here, I think.
Working a lap 46 of 60. And Dolan Creech has the lead all to himself with Chris Carroll behind him. 27 of Hunter Lagunas. Down on the inside, still no sponsor on the number 27. Brian Zimmerman has worked his way to 4th, right behind Hunter Lagunas. Zimmerman and Lagunas hook bumpers, and Lagunas up to 2nd spot. Hunter Lagunas trying to trace down our race leader of Dolan Creech. It's 2x2 for third, fifth, and seventh. "13 laps to go." The Tiger King, Dallin Creech, in his number 36, continues to lead the way. The 27 of Hunter Lagunas, trying to find a way around him. He has got
we got Dalton Kilrow loose on the backstretch.
Kilrow going around. Kilrow, wrong side on the track. That should bring out the yellow. Dallin Kilrow facing the wrong way. Caution, flag on the track. And a crash that seemed like forever.
That really helps out Justin Coleman there after he saved that one and lost the draft of the lead pack.
Let's take a look and see what happened to Dallin Kilrow. He went to the outside behind Zimmy, but Zimmy wasn't moving as fast as the 41. The 41 makes some corrective actions, and then like 30 minutes later, he comes to a stop on the track, the 41 of Kilrow, bringing out the caution. Caution right now on lap 48. Dallin Creech still going to be your race leader. Hunter Lagunas in second spot. I got to bring up the points one more time as it is getting tight. Chris Carroll coming into tonight with 201 points. Hunter Lagunas with 198, and Brian Zimmerman 195. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much tighter than that. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for tuning in to True Sim Productions live here on Saturday night. It's a special kind of event live right here at Talladega. Tomorrow night, live here on True Sim Productions, it's going to be Blazing Pedals Next Gen Series. Make sure to tune in live here on True Sim Productions. But we have got a hell of a show going right now as Dallin Creech and Justin Coleman stay out. Everybody else coming down pit road on the lead lap.
And it looks like everybody's getting 4 freshies on their car. So what's that going to do to Creech and Coleman? We saw Coleman lose it. I'm surprised he didn't come down and get his tires changed there after that slide that he did.
Well, Corey, that's one of the things I was going to ask you as a driver. What does 4 tires at Talladega do for you as a driver?
It kind of all depends on basically the car. I know in the next gens, I was taking a lot of the left sides. The next gens were burning out left sides because you could get a full tank of fuel and we were running 70% fuel. You could get a full tank of fuel and get 2 tires, and it works out about the same. So we're doing left sides, and I mean, if they get down when you're doing green flag pit stops coming off pit road, it's pretty hard once those tires start getting a little worn.
Okay, well, there you have it. It's pretty hard as far as Corey is concerned.
Yeah. I'm not sure with the 87s what it does, but I'm sure they're going to need it because Tanner mentioned that when he popped in here that tires are going to be big.
Well, I will tell you this as a guy who has driven the 87s, any small advantage that you can get, i.e. tires, fuel in the tank, whatever it may be, it's a huge advantage on track. Pace truck lights are off. We're going to file them in 2 by 2. It's going to be Dallin Creech, Justin Coleman, Chris Carroll, Kyle Wellman, your top 4. followed up by Ryan Rose in the 58 to round out the top 5. Pace truck lights are going to go off this time by 1.65 miles to go until we go back to the green flag.
All right, Chris, it's come down to it. Who do you got winning?
Man, I knew you were going to ask me that. And I do not have an answer yet. Can you ask me on the last lap?
Okay, I'll ask him. I'll remember asking the last lap.
Because I am going to tell you straight up, Corey. I don't know.
I'm right there with you because the way these guys are racing, and I know it's going to start getting crazy here because we're going to be under 10 laps to go. You know, we haven't really seen a big one yet, so I think we might be due for a big one.
Well, the big one, look, it may happen. Cody playing Lethal Company. Down on the bottom right hand side, look, it happened. It happened live right here on True Sim Productions. But we gotta say, Dalton, the Tiger King Creech, the 36, leading the way. It's gonna be all Dalton Creech when we get to the Geico restart zone. To his outside, Justin Coleman. Inside row number 2, it's gonna be Chris Carroll. To his outside, Kyle Wellbid. If the lead doesn't, how do I want to say this? I believe the winner of this race is probably going to come within the top 6.
I think the winner of the race is going to be the guy who leads the last lap.
That's a good call. Absolutely great call. Really going out on the edge there. As we go back under the green flag through the tri-oval, Dalton Creech leads the way. To his outside, Justin Coleman in the 14, battling it out. Can't quite get there. Drops to the inside line.
He's been quiet for a little bit. We got the wheel man or wild man. We're going to see who's coming out here as he's trying to, he's going to push it 3 wide for the lead. We're going 4 wide for the lead.
4 wide for the race lead. Chris Carroll.
Oh, Chris Carroll is a weapon. Into Zimmerman.
Oh, my God.
There's the big one. Commentator's curse, right?
He had to do it, ladies and gentlemen. He had to try for the points, win for the season, had to go for the money. But Chris Carroll right now being scored in the 10th spot with a damaged number 97. We're going to take you back live here on True Sim Productions. The 99 picks up 3rd, and he is going 4 wide. Makes a little contact with the 36, the 28, and the 9, the 6. Oh, my goodness. Well, that car has looked better.
Hunter Laguna is putting in the grass to miss that. He's up there in the top 3 in points. 2 of them got involved in that accident. I know Carroll's already used the fast repair also.
Oh, this is going to get good. Really, really, really good. We got some drivers coming down pit road. Dalton Creech, Kyle Wellman, Brian Zimmerman, Chris Carroll bringing it down pit road, Chris Pahamas as well. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I swore this was going to be the last time, but let's bring up points again. Chris Carroll, 201 points coming into tonight. 3 points behind, it's Hunter Lagunas. Hunter Lagunas right now being scored in the 4th spot. Brian Zimmerman in 3rd spot on the points. 195. Zimmerman right now being scored in the 7th spot. Chris Carroll comes in as your points leader. Right now, he is being scored in 8th position. Honorable mention to Larry Bell and Steven Johnson running 4th and 5th in the points. Bell not having a great night here tonight, being scored in 13th position.
I'm looking at Zimmerman and Carroll's car. They don't look like they have any damage on them. None that I can really see, so there's still time, especially in these 87s.
Yeah, Chris Carroll looks like he may have saved his quick repair until just now. Right now, running in the 8th spot for that Chevy Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I could have swore he used that earlier in one of the wrecks that he was in, but I guess not, because that thing looks brandy new.
Up top, driver of the number 14, it's going to be Justin Coleman. Ryan Rose going to be starting in the 2nd spot. Stephen T. Johnson going to be restarting 3rd. Starting 4th, Hunter Lagunas. Don Kilrow picks up the 5th starting spot with Brian Gay in 6th. Byron. They fold in 2 by 2. Pace truck lights go off, and there's no way I can finish this without more beer. No, seriously, I'm going to get more beer.
I wonder if that's going to be the last yellow flag we see. We know cautions breed cautions, and we're going to green flag with 5 laps to go. I don't know if they're going to be done. We might see some 5 flag.
Yeah, we don't know the answer. What we know is Coleman's going to be restarting in the 1st spot.
And we know Rose is going to be starting in the 2nd.
Very good. Damn, Corey, you're good at this.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of your broadcasts, so I've picked up on some stuff.
6 laps to go. 5 when we cross the restart line. We're going to have...
Don't count out that 9 car.
Yeah, don't count on anybody at this point.
You know he's itching right now. He's in the back, and he wants to be in the front.
Pace truck, bringing it down. Pit road. Coleman now in charge of the field. Through the tri-oval, looking for that Geico restart zone. Here's what we know. At the end of this race, we're going to have at least 3 conversations, maybe 4, depending on who wins this race. As we go back under the green flag, Justin Coleman with a great restart. Stephen T. Johnson right behind him. Ryan Rose in 3rd spot. Don Kilrow in 4th. And Hunter Lagunas running in the 5th spot right now.
Don Kilrow peeks to the high side, trying to make that outside lane work. And, STJ jumps way high.
STJ looking for a way around the 58 of Ryan Rose stays down low, as does the 27 of Lagunas. Lagunas now maybe peeking up. Too late. The 41 already there. Kilrow on the outside, and he is to the rear bumper of the 6, Stephen T. Johnson. We may not be done yet. 4 laps to go here at Talladega.
Tiger King scrapes the wall coming off the 2. We're going 3 wide for the lead.
Hunter
Stephen T.
Lagunas.
Johnson. The momentum on the outside.
Lagunas looking to use it up. He's in the sucker hole. Now it is a 2-lane battle for the race lead. Stephen T. Johnson has it. The 27 of Hunter Lagunas looking for the 14 moves up. Oh, the 14 gets it to Chris Carroll. Oh, we're going around. Caution one more time with 3 laps to go. Big time problems for Chris Carroll in the 97. And I do mean big time problems, as the 97 has got some damage to the rear end of that 87 machine. We go back.
Yeah, it looks like Coleman just came up toward him and just kept coming up to finish him off.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus, honest to God. I don't know what to say there. It's not too often you get me without something to say. The 14 and the 97 bump doors. And it is downhill from there, as it looks like the 97, the rear end may have kicked out on that machine. And around he goes. That could be the decision maker of the championship right here, live on True Sim Productions.
Didn't look like he got a lot of damage. Just he backed it into the wall a little bit, but we'll see.
Well, the biggest thing is he's back down to 8th position.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything in these cars.
Yeah. Now the 97 bringing it down pit road. Chris Carroll not going to be happy with his car. Going to bring it down pit road with 3 laps to go. It's going to be green, white, checkered here for the championship decision. Chris Carroll, oh my goodness, just barely outside of his pit stall, had to back it up.
I know we didn't ask this before, but do they just have one green, white, checkered?
Man, I don't know the answer. Here's what I do know. Stephen T. Johnson, Hunter Lagunas going to make up row number 1. Ryan Rose, Dalton Kilrow, row number 2. Brian Gay and Chris Carroll going to make up row number 3. So Lagunas right now has done about everything he can do to try and win the series here tonight.
Yeah, Carroll is out of the pits already. Zimmerman still in the pits. Your second place points guy.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Lagunas, I think, has just barely enough. I'm going to bring up points one more time. Hunter Lagunas coming into the night with 198. Chris Carroll 201. We're talking
That's
three positions.
And he's got 4. Oh, nope, 3 on him now.
No, you're right. He's got 4.
Oh,
Carroll going to be
4,
starting
yeah.
in 6th spot. Lagunas really needs to win here tonight to try and make this happen. This is getting to be good. There's no other way to say it. I'm sorry to say, but damn. And I do mean damn. This is going to be good. Pace truck lights are off. We're getting ready to go back under the green flag. All eyes on the 27 of Hunter Lagunas. Trying to make it 3 wins here at Talladega this season. That's the only thing he can do to try and win the championship.
You see that 28 car sneaking back in there. Zimmy's not out of it yet.
Yeah, Zimmy right now being scored in the 7th spot. My God, this is going to be good. Pace truck lights are off. Getting ready to go back under the green flag in about a half a mile. If you have a winner in mind, please let me know because I am still undecided.
You have 2 laps to pick your winner.
Green, white, checkered for potentially the championship. As the pace truck getting ready to go down pit road. Stephen T. Johnson has control of the field. Hunter Lagunas to his outside. Ryan Rose inside row number 2. Dalton Kilroe to his outside in row number 2 in the 41.
I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Oh, buddy. Here we go. Green flag is out. And so the pedal drops to the floor. This is gonna be amazing. Lagunas under pressure on the inside. Lagunas stays to the outside. The 41 of Kilroe stays with him. Maybe goes up one extra lane. Kilroe not helping. Now he drops down. Dalton Kilroe helping out. The 27 of Lagunas. 2 laps to go. 1 as they cross the line. Lagunas now in 2nd spot. Right behind the race leader, Stephen T. Johnson. Absolutely close to the door.
Don't look now. Here comes the 97 of Chris Carroll.
Chris Carroll is in the 4th spot. Hunter Lagunas in 3rd. That's not enough to make the championship at all. Carroll running inside row number 1. Now looks up top. He is right behind Hunter Lagunas, the 27. Falls back a little bit, gets loose. Gets really loose.
Oh no. Is Hunter gonna get it?
Final lap, final time across the start finish line. Hunter Lagunas looking to try and do it.
Did he get him?
Lagunas finishes in 2nd spot, and Chris Carroll finishes in 6th. Oh my God.
Wow. .01. Hunter got Ryan Rose by for 2nd spot. What a finish.
Looking for Tanner Marr. Holy.
Just wow. Man, that was a crazy finish.
Looking for. There we go. Looks like you may have gotten him. All right. Ryan Rose, driver of the number 58, bringing it home in the third spot here tonight. Ryan, Chris, and Corey up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, the 58 are looking pretty strong here tonight, finishing in third spot. Ryan, what did you need to do to try and win this race?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I that was my first time with that track car combo, so I was just trying to have as much fun as I could. I didn't know what to do or how to do it, so it was like, I was kind of an idiot half the race, but it's all right.
All right, buddy. And who do you have on the 58 that you need to thank for tonight?
Just my mom and my dad. That's about it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. No better people to thank than mom and dad, without whom you wouldn't be here for a third place finish here at Talladega. Ryan Rose, driver of the number 58, bringing it home in third spot here tonight. And that is going to lead us to our second place finisher and perhaps our championship winner. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out.
I don't know either.
But Corey Sherman, I'm sure you caught up with the 27, Hunter Lagunas.
I did. Hunter Lagunas, driver of the number 27. Don't talk our ear off too much here. How'd your race go, buddy?
Pretty good. I'm not complaining really. Hopefully, kind of wish it would have went green a little bit more, but I mean, I can't complain about a top two.
Now, we were on the edge of our seats. We haven't heard officially yet, but we think it goes 1 point per position. Did you bring home the championship also?
I don't know. It's either between me and Steven, I think. But I'm not sure.
I gotcha. Well, yeah, great race out there. You missed the big one. Saw you go on the grass there. Great move. Yeah, it was crazy out there tonight. Who do you got to thank on that number 27?
5 King Motorsports and Tanner Marr for putting on this race and for you guys for broadcasting.
All right, that's driver of the numbers 27, Hunter Lagunas, bringing home a second place and possibly the championship. We're not sure.
Yeah, we're waiting for word from Tanner Marr. But that being said, look, we've got our race winner to talk to.
Yeah.
Our race winner, the driver of number 6. It's Stephen T. Johnson. Stephen, it's Chris and Corey up in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on?
Well, we just watched one hell of a race, 60 laps, and it looks like you're the race winner here tonight. Who do you got to thank?
Appreciate Tanner and everybody for putting on these the Super Speedways series are always so much fun. I I didn't get a chance to watch the show, but I heard you were all having some pretty good fun up here, so I can't wait to go back and check on that.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bud. It's been a night, and you helped me out here tonight by winning a race here live on True Sim Productions. The 6 car looking very strong here tonight. Who do you got to thank on that 6 car, and what's the next race we look forward to seeing you racing in?
It just depends. I mean, I really been missing running Blazing Pedals this year. It's just been with the little ones at home now with 2 of them. It's way more complicated as far as running. But we get lucky. They both go to sleep by 7 o'clock. I can get in there, run a race. So it just really depends on when we can get them going. So any chance I get to run, just try to have fun with it.
All right, buddy. Who do you have on the 6 car that you need to thank here tonight?
I don't even know what car I'm running. Is that a Hot Wheels car? Yeah, Hot Wheels car.
Hot
Yeah.
Wheels, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you can say Hot Wheels, you can say Tanner, you can say like a bunch of stuff. Honestly,
I don't know.
don't make me prod you too much here.
Who kept you hydrated tonight?
Miller Lite. Miller Lite caught me hydrated tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got the answer to that right off the top of my head. You see that?
Exactly.
Steven, look, it was a extreme pleasure to have you win tonight, bud. I really do. I love watching you race. You're one of my favorite sim racers to watch, believe it or not. And that Hot Wheels number 6 coming in first place here tonight at Talladega. It kind of really wrapped up the Super Speedway season for Crooked Line Racing.
Right on. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we get to put something like this together again soon.
All right, Stephen T. Johnson bringing it home in the first spot here tonight. Driver of number 6. We're still waiting to see if we can get a championship winner. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that or not. As it looks like perhaps Tanner, I don't know, went to bed, Corey?
Yeah, that's what I don't see him anywhere.
I don't see him anywhere. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna call Hunter Lagunas as the champion.
I
don't
like
know if
that.
it's
Hunter
right.
Lagunas wins
Yeah.
$145 tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly right, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anything else
Tanner,
to go
pay
by.
the man.
Tanner, you pay that man. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in live right here on True Sim Productions on a special Saturday night. And we look forward to bringing you Blazing Pedals tomorrow night live here on True Sim Productions. For everybody here that makes it work, I want to say thank you very much. And we will see you next time.
See ya.